this week's edition of Intimacy with Lili. My name is Lili, and today we are here at Colombo City Centre. Absolutely honoured to have with me Mrs. Keshini Seneviratne Suraweera. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, it's my pleasure.
Keshini is the founder of the Can Market. The reason why with Lili launched early so that we could support these small business owners during a very trying time. Keshini, tell us first of all, why did you decide, what was your inspiration to start the market?
So well, actually these are very trying times, and the Can Market from the Creative Isle was an initiative that birthed during the first wave of the COVID lockdown. So what I really wanted was to create a marketplace for all the small time business owners, the micro entrepreneurs, to sort of have a platform where they can showcase their products in a comfortable sort of a venue. And Colombo City Centre have opened their doors. The big brands have welcomed the small brands in, and it's actually wonderful because it's an act of caring and sharing, I feel, because these are tough times for everybody. So they are sharing their hearts, sharing the space, and coexisting and trying to make the most of these trying times. And I think that's quite beautiful actually during this season of sharing and caring. So that's what everyone's doing here. We're all teamed up and rallying together, yes, hoping that everyone would benefit and have a win-win for all. Yeah.
Now, I've been watching you from the get-go. You are the overseer, along with your dad, of Caterpillar, where we are today, seated here at one of the stores at Colombo City Centre. It is your family business, and you are very hands-on with that, as well as being a mom of two wonderful little boys and a wife of a dear husband. How do you juggle such an incredible load? I mean, Can Market from the ground up is your effort. And you didn't really have that much of a team. You had a few individuals helping you along, but how do you juggle? How do you keep that mind space to have everything moving along, moving forward so steadily? What is your secret?
Really, well, my secret, if I am to tell you, well, I work hard, but I think I tap in from the resources above, I must tell you, because I'm a Christian and I firmly believe that whatever we do, if I put my heart into it and then I draw strength from above, and God gets me through, I believe. Yes, so
it's astounding.
I try. I just say, I start the day saying, Lord, this is my day. I've emptied myself of my wisdom. It's all yours. You lead me. Tell me what I need to do. Everything that I forget, everything that needs to be reminded, every little detail, I think it comes from above. So I just juggle and do the best I can. So, I mean, the vendors, they're also very cooperative and everybody is supportive, and my family, well, yes, it does take a toll on them a little bit because I am always on the phone trying to coordinate things, but I'm trying to, so because I've always been an entrepreneur. Right from the start, from the age of 19, I joined my dad's garment factory, which had about 200 workers. So that was a lot of hard work. So I'm used to hard work. So, and micromanagement and all that. I got into it very young, at a very young age. So I'm very passionate about entrepreneurship because I know how hard it is really, and it's a lot of. You have to keep going, even when times are bad, you have to pick up the pieces, keep moving, keep going forward. So that's not an easy thing, and you need a lot of motivation. And so I was a person who always wanted to pursue a creative career, to be honest, So at the age of 19, it was a creative career which I wanted to pursue. But then for very obvious reasons, everyone said, you have to have a professional qualification, and you have to go the corporate path and that kind of thing.
The norm, yes.
The norm, yes. So I had to choose a professional career over my creative career, which I really wanted to pursue. So during this lockdown, actually I was doing some thinking, and I was thinking, this creative careers, people who are into creative entrepreneurship. I mean, it's very tough for them. It's very challenging because
it's like it takes a lot of courage. to actually step out
Exactly.
and to actually activate and see that passion become something tangible.
Exactly. Yes,
To
because
not
you
have a support system around you, because Sri Lanka doesn't really have that much assistance, does it? When it
Exactly,
comes to
exactly.
benefits or grants, so it's very difficult. Unlike in America or New Zealand,
Of
even
course.
Australia, England, they will have
100% risk
a
is on
backing.
you.
Exactly.
Yes, so you have to dive into a total, you know, what happened was during the COVID, most of the people, not by choice actually, because they lost their jobs, they reverted back into their creative careers and their creative passions. They started pursuing their creative passions as a result of losing their corporate jobs, and they, you know, under the lockdown situation, a lot of them started, you know, activating that part of it. A lot of professionals, even at the can market, we have quite a few who are professionals, who are software engineers and all that, and they are now pursuing their hobby with handmade soaps and things like that, which is lovely, you know. I mean, it's just amazing how they, I'm glad that they, you know, this COVID, the one good thing about it is they got people back in touch with the creative side
and
of it, I think.
The quality
Yes,
of the products
yes.
is actually, it's quite amicable how
Yes.
they haven't cut any corners.
Yes,
They've
they
actually,
haven't.
and I suppose because it's their name that's plastered all over the product, they do it with all their heart.
With all their
100%.
heart. They're 100% passionate, and they use the best. They want to give the best because their name is on that brand, you know.
Exactly. Yeah.
So they're very passionate about offering the best. And
So give us an example of some of the vendors. I mean, we have been featuring several, especially with the Countdown to Christmas giveaway.
Yes.
It's mainly the can market vendors that came on board. Give us a few examples of vendors that sort of stood out for you over this time.
Yes, well, I like to, I'm kind of intrigued by the dinosaur man. I call him the dinosaur man because he makes these gorgeous natural rubber dinosaurs, and they're all the way from Kandy.
Right.
And he is also an engineer by profession, but pursuing this cottage industries. He's into several cottage industries in Kandy. He's amalgamating the whole lot of them, representing them, bringing their things to Colombo. But
So when you say cottage, what do you mean by?
Cottage industries, in the sense, there's, you know, the traditional brass work,
Wow,
you know, the
okay.
brass pots and things like that. So there are those people, the home-based businesses,
Right.
and they cannot travel. So he is sort of representing them, getting their
Lovely.
product to the markets, having them online and things like that, and trying to create
Lovely.
awareness. But the natural rubber dinosaurs, I mean, my kids, my two boys, I've been a dinosaur collector for years. You know, everywhere I travel, I pick up dinosaurs, and the hugest ones, the better.
Yeah.
So, I mean, his prices are so reasonable, you know. I mean, like one of these huge fellows are about 5,000 rupees, and
Oh, wow.
anywhere else in the world, you know, it would be priced at anything over 10, you know.
Right, yeah.
So they're beautiful, they're amazing, and
What about the recyclable jewelry?
oh yes, we have a lot of
Amazing.
upcycled products, a lot of paper product. Now even what I'm wearing right now, even these earrings, they're, you know, it's done with little off-cut wooden pieces where they've hand painted it and jazzed it up. And it's lovely actually, because, you know, there's always something you can pick up from here, something trendy, something arty, something very creative, and something you can
very
throw.
often one of a kind.
One of a kind,
That's
yes,
the
of
thing
course,
as well.
and that's,
Nobody
yes.
else will have
I
one,
know,
you know,
I know,
so it is
I
actually
know.
quite
Yes.
exclusive.
Yes,
in
yes.
its own way. Yeah.
And well, we have the special bee honeys, the organic products, even the there are a lot of ladies here introducing their homegrown brands like their aloe veras, and even the soaps, like, you know, certain names which you don't really get in the supermarket at all. Say activated charcoal, coffee bean, and then they come up with the coffee bean air freshener. I mean, it's like exquisite. I mean, the fragrances are so beautiful, it drives me nuts actually, because, you know, just testing them and all that.
Yeah.
And of course the Christmas, because this is all about Christmas. So we have a lot of wine cellars. We have Lowy wines, we have starfruit wines, then we have the beetroot essence, pineapple essence. I mean, they've gone to town with the wines, really, honestly.
Really?
Yes, it's beautiful. And the cakes and the Yule log, the brooders, all homemade, you know, it's lovely.
Such a wonderful wide range of products.
Wide range of products,
and you guarantee
yes.
good quality. So tell us about the collaboration with Colombo City Centre, Abans. They actually came on board to support your vision.
Yes.
Tell us a bit about that journey, how it's been.
Well, I am ever so grateful to Aban's chairman and city centre chairman, Mr. Rusi Pestanji, and of course Tanaz, his daughter. They've been hands-on supporting us. You know, they were so kind to open their doors to embrace this concept, because not many people would do that really, you know, to open. This is an international
especially
mall.
Because it was a first time thing.
Exactly.
Now that the people have seen it happening,
Yes.
we've got replicas happening around the country.
Yes.
But you were the first. And so it was a risk. It was something because they hadn't
was.
seen it
Yeah,
manifest.
of course, so they had to just put their faith in me, and I hope that they're happy with the results, because I think even in their hearts, even I find even the Aban's team, even they are walking around, they're supporting the vendors. There's a lot of recycled wrapping paper here and recycled notebooks. They're purchasing from them. So there's always things for gifting. If you actually walked, you know, down the aisles of this market, where we very well spread out,
Yes.
so that, you know, in keeping with the COVID regulations and all
Yes,
that.
yes.
So if you walk on every floor and spend a little time, I mean, along with the big brands, you'd always have something that you can buy for gifts and all that, you know. So
You can stock up for gifts for the rest of the year. For next
exactly,
year.
there's natural leather products, all home designed sandals and things that are beautiful, you
Yeah,
know.
you're wearing a pair right now. What are you wearing today?
I'm wearing a pair of slippers from Linda. She does these little creative handmade slippers, a COVID born project. So I'm supporting
So
her.
cute, yeah.
Yes,
So
and it's so comfortable, really.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
Yes.
Love it.
So
Yes. I'm very impressed with the endurance that you have displayed over these last months. I was here when it was launched, and then to have the second wave hit and everything to be
Yes.
shut down,
Yes.
and then to relaunch it, Keshini, honestly, I don't think money can pay you back for what you've done for all these many families. It's not just the vendor, it's the families, and you know, I really do want to honor you for your efforts, because you know, anyone else would have given up. As many obstacles came your way, you refused to give in.
Yes.
And even moving now into the future, what is your vision for Can Market? What would you like to see happen if you had no restrictions, absolutely no sort of roadblocks? Where would you like to see the market go?
well, Colombo City Centre have been very kind enough to extend this offer throughout the year, throughout 2021. So we hope to function every weekend and have the
Nice.
weekend market going on every weekend, because we have, like, you know, beautiful cane and reed products and things like that. You know, even the expats and foreigners, they kind of love this arty traditional, you know. For me mostly, I really, since, as I told you, I was always wanting to pursue creative careers, and I'm very much in support of the traditional arts, like the batiks, the brassware, the cane and reed things. So if there is no market for them, these crafts, they will die down, you know. I mean, the younger generations need to be reintroduced, hyped up. So we are hoping to make these things more contemporary. We are adding on the colors. So I'm working with the vendors, actually,
Nice.
partnering with them to improve their brands, to sort of make it more useful in tow with the modern color schemes
Right.
and things like that, you know, so that it will be more appealing.
Nice.
So we are working hand in hand with them to try
Fantastic.
to develop and improve their products, and let's see. I like to open this up to the international market if possible. If
Would be amazing.
we have over 200 vendors actually registered, but this place can host only that much, you know, so for the moment. But then they come in rotation and all that, so that they are all being
Exactly.
given a chance to, you know,
So
display
it's well
their
worth
products.
visiting
Yes.
after a few weeks even. It's
Yes.
not a one-time thing.
Yes.
It's ever changing, ever evolving.
Exactly.
So,
So
yeah.
because even we are talking about, when we are saying creative entrepreneurship, we are talking about not just arts and crafts, not just artifacts, you know. It's creative food, in the sense, like, you know, vegan. We have a lot of vegan products here. And there is this guy I'd like to specially mention called Kosmama, whom we
Right.
call him as.
Right.
He has about 100 little brands under his Kos products, you know, under that brand name. So many little things that he has launched. The jackfruit, what do you call, chili paste, and a whole lot of vegan, lovely range, you know.
Yeah.
And then there's the cashew person. He's doing cashew drinks, no sugar,
Nice.
no, you know, it's just honey based, and it's like beautiful. So creative food,
Yes.
creative artifacts, so it's creativity in every aspect
At
of
its
it, you know.
best.
Yes,
Oh, fantastic.
yes.
So we really want to thank you on behalf of every vendor here. Seriously, Keshini, it's an amazing thing that you've done for them. And
They're like my
honestly,
extended family.
I
Once you
know.
get to know them, I mean, you're really passionately connected
They-
with them, and
well,
then
my
it's like
experience has been that just with the Christmas countdown,
Yeah.
dealing with them, it was honestly quite amazing to hear their hearts and their desire to make something, be their own boss, and look after their families. You know,
Yes.
and so the motivations were always very good. So it
Yes.
was a delight to actually just give, you know, from the heart to be able to mobilize them. And so I understand your vision, and you know I support you 100%. And I do sincerely hope and pray that this becomes something so wonderfully bigger than what you ever anticipated.
I know.
And that
And-
God would continue to bless it, Keshini. I
Yes.
really am quite confident.
I just hope and pray that, because you know I know God's hand is upon this, because I mean it was at a time where I was asking him, what do you want me to do? Everything's locked down, our businesses are closed, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
You know, and then it just sort of came to me, and then I went with it. The thing is about entrepreneurship, the risk factor, they are not having a monthly steady income.
Right.
And that's a very scary thing, you know,
Absolutely.
it's a very scary thing to
Absolutely.
venture into. So this is why I want to actually encourage Creative Isle is opening up this opportunity to support creative products, creative services. So on our website we want to register, we want to grow this for it to be
A staple.
yes, to create,
concept.
yeah, this Creative Isle is Sri Lanka representing truly creative people.
Nice.
Because Sri Lanka is truly a creative island, truly very creative in every aspect of it. So I want that brand, that identity for the Creative Isle, for Sri Lanka internationally to be recognized as truly a creative island with creative products, creative people and creative services, so that people are not afraid to venture into creative careers, you know, because my kids are quite creative, and I'm wondering, would they have to at the age of 19, you know, opt for professional careers versus a creative career. So I wish things would be different in the future,
definitely.
and I hope I could, you know, be in some small way
A push
have
towards that.
initiated
Absolutely.
that, you know, to encourage young people to be entrepreneurs, to pursue entrepreneurship, because I
Yes.
think we should give people a chance to think out of the box. And
Absolutely.
You
The
know.
culture would say, you know, go to medical school, become
Exactly,
a lawyer, become
exactly.
an accountant or an
So,
engineer.
yes,
but
but
what
we-
you're saying is that there are instinctively things that we can do as human beings that
I
we
know.
need to tap into
Yes.
and cultivate those talents.
Exactly, because some success stories at the can market itself, this is a place actually for B2C as well as B2B.
Right.
So there are a lot of people who came and picked up some of these products to take on to the next level.
Nice.
You know, and they've moved on for bulk productions and things like that. And even the bigger brands have come and picked them to showcase amongst their other brands. So that is also great. So this is actually a place for opportunity for people to
opportunity.
meet
It's
and,
an
you know,
incredible
liaise.
network of people.
It's a network, yes.
And to invite more vendors as well, because it is a network that's very solid, very
Yes.
supportive, very encouraging, no backstabbing, no backbiting, which is unusual in
Yeah.
Sri Lanka. Sorry, I have to say, but it is a very positive environment. I think you
Yes.
have a lot to do with that. People see your heart and your determination to help with no ulterior motives, and
Yes.
they follow through.
And I think I'm still a little conventional when it comes to touch and feel and talking to the people. You're seeing the vendors here themselves.
Yeah.
The creator himself is here, not unlike in a .com. I mean, we are planning to launch the .com platform as well.
Yeah.
But still, for all, here you get to meet and they're customizing things for you. I mean, that's something, socializing, mingling, you know, people are taking selfies with Kosmama. You know, it's kind of like a cute
bit of
little
a celebrity,
it's
isn't
yes. So you know, I mean, they get to tell their stories, you know, they're sharing their stories, everything's so alive. And you know, on the weekends people are, you know, encouraging the customers, are encouraging each other, the vendors are supporting each other. If one is getting late, they'll say, I'll set up your table, don't
Right.
worry, come at 12, I got your back. You know, it's lovely. So these communities,
Amazing.
they're working all together, and I hope we can go to greater heights with this.
Well, thank you to Colombo City Centre and Albans for supporting you, and thank you to all the vendors as well for coming on board and believing in Keshini, and thank you to you for everything, for literally giving birth to this incredible vision. And I wish you all the very best.
Thank you.
You know I got your back no matter what.
Thank you.
And we really do believe for greater things for you.
Of course.
Yeah, and on that note, up next we've got the giveaway coming up, the last Christmas hamper, as well as the mega giveaway for this run of things. You know, the whole reason why we made this happen was just to support the can market. So stay with us and enjoy. Thank you. So here is the winner of the third Countdown to Christmas hamper. A beautiful young lady, Anupama. She's so excited, hugging that Celsius pillow. So we want to say thank you to all of these brands for making Anupama's Christmas a very Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much. Merry Christmas.
She's too excited. So let's just look at what's in this hamper. So this right here in the middle is from Studio at Stratford's. Amazing shop. You would have seen me get all the props for the first two shows from there. It's a giftware, homeware, food store above Cafe Mocha. So you can just go and check that place out. Just amazing products from America, from Canada, from Australia, from England. They just have a whole mix. They have baby wear as well. So if you're having a baby shower, that is definitely a place you want to check out. Up next, we have Mama's Gourmet Spice Blends. These are very special seasonings. The ingredients are from Australia, but they're blended here in Sri Lanka by the owner of Mama's Gourmet Spice Blends. And it's just super easy when you're wanting to have a quick solution to a tasty meal. You just sprinkle these seasonings on your meats and voila, you have an incredible dinner for guests, and they don't need to know how easy it is. Up next, we have Gift Lounge. Now they provide a service where they cater to your need. They will customize what goes into the box, the colors, the items, everything. You can basically tell them and they put it together. So that's Gift Lounge. This one here is a beautiful brand, handmade, tried by Danushi. She is actually, she started the business as a result of being stuck here in Sri Lanka after COVID lockdown hit. She wanted to do something with her time, and so this is the result. Beautiful handmade jewelries. The crystals, they have those healing elements, and so, you know, it does you good as well. Next we have Nelumba Natura right here. Nelumba Natura, made of pure ingredients, 100%. Very good for sensitive skin, aloe vera, and different items. Definitely check out their Facebook page. That's Nelumba Natura. I use it myself. Incredible products. Definitely worth a try. And of course, Sino Salon Tea. This is my morning fix right here. This one here, butterfly pea flower tea, delicious. You really have to try this brand. What's special about it is it's manufactured in such a way that the nutritional value of the products are retained. And so the goodness of the ingredients remains. You've got Ceylon chai, and then Alma fruit tea. Whoops, falling here. Alma fruit tea. And this one behind, if you want to grab that, thank you. This one here is cinnamon tea. So just beautifully blended, and they taste absolutely delicious, all right? So definitely check that out. And then here behind all of this, definitely worth a mention. Now, I've actually tried all of these products. She kindly blessed me with one of these gift packets. We have the Yellow Oven Colombo. Now, they have a wide range of homemade cookies, brownies, sesame brittle. It's all 100% organic. And so you definitely want to try this product here. Again, check out the Facebook page for more information. And then finally, we have this beautiful hamper that is being held by our wonderful, beautiful winner. This is from MacMark. This is just a micro display of what they contain in their store. It's on Marine Drive. It contains around 8,000 different products from all over the world. Original products, not counterfeits, so it tastes the best. You know, you really want to check it out. Now, I can't quite get there we go. Chocolates, cereals, nuts, dried fruits, just everything you could possibly dream of. It's where I go to get my fix. Right here we have Celsius pillow. This here, if you're finding it hard to sleep, it could well be your pillow isn't doing right for your neck. You want to go to Celsius and check out their products. They're Sri Lankan made, 100% Sri Lankan product, but they cater to all over the world. Hotels, local, just right across. They have an incredible range. They also have bedding and sheets and duvets. Just an incredible brand, one of Sri Lanka's very own, Celsius Luxury Bedding. All right, so how are you feeling right now? Are you feeling good? Christmas came a day early. It's very special. We will wish you a very Merry Christmas. She can't stop smiling. Wish you a very Merry Christmas. Congratulations.
You so
You're so welcome. All right, guys, we'll wish you a very, very, very Merry Christmas, and definitely check out all of these different businesses because they are 100% Sri Lankan, and you just want to support our local businesses. God bless. So I have the absolute pleasure of congratulating Karen. She is the winner of our mega Christmas giveaway for Countdown to Christmas. This beautiful pendant from Mallika Hemachandra Jewelers. It's a 22 karat gold, handcrafted with American diamonds. It's a 2-in-1. It's from their 2-in-1 collection. So beautiful. So how are you feeling right now?
I'm thrilled. It's beautiful and very daintily done.
It is actually quite user-friendly and exquisite at the same time, right? So we are grateful to Mallika Hemachandra Jewelers for being a part of Countdown to Christmas. You know, just decided they wanted to support us, and a big thank you to Mrs. Chamindri Hemachandra, who actually was so kind. She is the managing director, so kind, and to Iranga as well, who coordinated the whole thing as well. So congratulations and Merry Christmas. And that brings us to the end of another edition of Intimacy with Lili. Thank you so much for your support over these last weeks. We had a very abrupt launch of the program, basically because we wanted to support small business owners who are really struggling as a consequence of the pandemic. It's been an absolute thrill to work with all of them. They are so amazing and just so very encouraging as well. So we had a fun time, even though it was a bit rushed. Looking very tired right now because it was that rushed. But next year, Intimacy with Lili will look completely different. It's a completely different vibe. I do hope that you continue to watch, like, and subscribe the channel and show us that support. The love and support has been amazing, tremendous, really humbling actually to have that support as we push through these last weeks. Till then, take care over the next week. Really want to say that because it's been a hard year for everybody, but 2021 is going to be better. So God bless, take care, and we'll catch you on the other side.